Okay, don't panic.
Just a little temporal turbulence. Perfectly normal, I think. Oh dear, that's not supposed to spark. Hang on! Blimey, that was unexpected. Those rough landings are always nerve-wracking. Oh dear, this can't be good. Something tells me, Miranda, you're not in 2026 anymore. What on earth is that noise? Oh dear, definitely not 2026. What? You as well? Time to go, Miranda. Okay, now it's just ridiculous. Who's next? The Invisible Man? Not what I had on my bingo card tonight. Right then, trivia lovers. Looks like it's classic horror movie trivia then.
Who were the classic 4 movie monsters? Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. In the novel Frankenstein, the doctor's name is Victor. What was it for the 1931 film? Dr. Henry Frankenstein. This silent film actor was known as the Man of 1,000 Faces. Lon Chaney. Who directed the original 1931 version of Frankenstein? James Whale. Which distinguished actor played Son of Frankenstein? Basil Rathbone. Name this 1929 silent film and actress who played a seductress that meets Jack the Ripper. Pandora's Box, starring Louise Brooks. Which actor portrayed Dr. Jekyll in this 1931 version that won the Oscar for Best Actor? Frederick March. Who was the Hungarian actor that played Dracula in 1931? Bela Lugosi. He was billed as the eighth wonder of the world. Who was it? King Kong. She played Mary Shelley and the Bride of Frankenstein in the same film. Who was she? Elsa Lanchester. In the novel, The Phantom of the Opera, what is the Phantom's name? He called himself Eric. Who was the film composer for The Bride of Frankenstein? Franz Waxman. What was the first film to feature both Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi? The Black Cat in 1934. Name the 1931 movie where Peter Lorre was a killer identified by a chalked letter. M. This film was so disturbing that it was banned in the UK for 30 years and over 30 minutes cut and destroyed. What was the film? Todd Browning's Freaks, 1932. Name the studio that became associated with horror movies in the 1930s. Universal Pictures. James Whale said he cast the most transparent actor he could find for this role. Name the film and the actor. Claude Rains in The Invisible Man, 1933. Who was the legendary makeup man behind the look of those classic monsters? Jack Pierce. Who played the vampire in the 1922 film Nosferatu? Max Schreck. Name the actor who played the blind man in The Bride of Frankenstein. O.P. Heggie.
Oh, there you are. You're doing a smashing job, by the way. Meantime, while you take on the next level, I'll see if I can find a mad scientist to help me get back to my time machine.
What year did Universal Pictures introduce the Wolfman into their catalog of monsters? 1941. Lon Chaney Jr. plays Count Alucard. Name the film and the meaning of his name. Son of Dracula, and Alucard is Dracula backwards. This 1944 film tells the story of Jack the Ripper prowling the streets of London during World War II. The Lodger. In the mummy's tomb, what is the mummy's name? The mummy's name is Kairos. Name the film where Boris Karloff goes from grave robbing to murder. The Body Snatcher. 1943 brought these two monsters together in a battle set in a snowy laboratory setting. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. In 1948, this comedy duo was teamed up against the monster, Dracula, and the Wolfman. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. In 1944, Universal decided to do a big monster mashup in this film. House of Frankenstein. The following year, in 1945, Universal did it again, only changing the title and two actors. House of Dracula. Name this 1939 film where Boris Karloff plays Mord the Executioner. The Tower of London. What Lost film stars Lon Chaney Sr. as a vampire? London After Midnight. Based on a novel by Oscar Wilde. A man makes a bargain with the devil to never age. The Picture of Dorian Gray. A Ghost Story. Set in a seaside mansion, purchased by a brother and sister. The Uninvited. Who else did Abbott and Costello meet? Can you name them all? Meet the Killer, Boris Karloff. Meet the Invisible Man. Meet Captain Kidd. Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Meet the Keystone Cops. Meet the Mummy. How many films did Boris Karloff appear in? A. 129 films. B. 370 films. C. 174 films. The answer is C. 174 known film appearances. What monster, created in the 1950s, is considered classic alongside those of the golden age of horror? The Creature from the Black Lagoon in 1954. What was the first 3D horror film in color? House of Wax, starring Vincent Price in 1953. This 1942 film centers on a woman who transforms into a predatory animal. Name the film. Cat People. This larger-than-life ape saved children from a burning orphanage. Name the film. Mighty Joe Young. What was Bela Lugosi's final film appearance? Plan 9 from Outer Space, 1957.
Good Lord! My time machine! to go, Miranda. My goodness, now that was an adventure. I'm just so happy you were there to help me get back to the future. Okay, I know, silly pun, but what can I say? But seriously, congratulations. You certainly know your classic monsters, don't you? As for me, I'm off to someplace a little less scary. Maybe some rom-coms? Yeah? But if you enjoyed today's episode, why not subscribe? There's plenty more adventures for me and this time machine. See you next time on Miranda's Time Travel Trivia.